Hey, says we're live. We'll just wait for a minute here. Still says that it's waiting for me. I don't know why it's waiting for me. I did have issues trying to get on. I don't know. Can you guys see me from your end? Because I cannot. It's saying that I'm actually live, but I cannot see me. Oh, well, if Brenda can see me, that's all that matters to me. Okay, guys. Well, yeah, for some reason. Well, I'm even getting text messages that I'm live. Woohoo! Anyways, hello, everybody. Just let me log up here. Just to let you know, at any time, I may have to scoot out of here. Hank is still, he's still hanging on. Yeah, let's go back up to the top here. It's Patty Price. It was an honor to meet you. Yes, it was. It was so nice to throw my arms around your neck and finally get to meet you. And Jerry and Susan, amazing folks. Can't wait to get back on the ship with you guys. And 2 and a bit years, but you never know where life will take us from now till then. But Tamara and David, another great couple. So blessed to be able to meet them. Altruistic Farmstead, I can't even say enough about Jen and Wiley. Friday night I was on the grill and I think they just bumped everybody off the rest of the weekend. They do what they do. We were hungry. They fed us. And thank you, guys. I do have a picture that, I will try to bring up here in a bit. It might just show Wiley compared to Tiny Tim and I. It's quite funny. Oh, here it is. I took 3 of them at 3 different angles to show how, guys, Tiny Tim, that is a major play. That boy makes me look tiny. And guess what? I ain't tiny. Why won't it let me? Oh, no, I got to do this. There. All right. Here we go. That'll show a little bit, but there is the 3 amigos. And I tell you what, Wiley's not a little guy either, but he's tiny between Tiny Tim and myself. And it was just a blessing, such a blessing to actually make it down. And, it's no secret, JB had her hands in the mix. Mr. Jim, but 99% of me going down was JB. So I know I was supposed to keep it quiet, but that lady is something special sent from above. She what she did for everybody there. A lot of people don't understand what that lady did. And that's not my story to tell. G'day, Lee. And Freedom Redbird, Brenda. What? She's like an aunt that you've had your entire life. It was like sitting down with Brenda as soon as I got there. Was like sitting down with somebody I knew my entire life. JB as well. And, it's just, oh man, I wish we all lived closer. I'll be quite honest. I just want to get caught up here. I hate missing folks. Charles, I don't know what the heck happened, brother. I thought I took one with my camera as well. And I looked through and I cannot find it. So I guess it'll just be in our minds. But we know that we all had such a great time. The next person, Tony, Our Cabin in the Woods. Ta-ta. And how many people walk around with an extra 4X shirt? Got myself a Tony Our Cabin in the Woods shirt as well. But it's in the washer. So again, Tony, just like we've met our entire life, honest to God, I have a hard time meeting a stranger. I'll talk to anybody. But that whole weekend, 99% of the people felt like they were family, that we've known each other for years. And, I'm going to touch on it. One person out of 300 that didn't have fun. 300. Yeah, we had a blast, guys. And if you didn't have fun, it was on you, because there was tons of fellowship. There was swimming, there was fishing, there was, you name it, fellowship. If you were bored, cook. They were always looking for somebody to fire up the grills. And Mike from DD5, oh man, what a great guy. Again, like we've known each other our whole lives. First time we met. And, I thought that in the back of your mind, you're like, nah, these bigger channels are just gonna, not at all. It was truly amazing. I met a channel that just started up. They have like 100 subscribers. And then, I think Mel and Gary were probably the biggest there. And Tim from Ridge Life hit 25,000 there. It was, absolutely amazing. And Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, if she wasn't walking around trying to help things set up, she was knitting the entire weekend. And Jesse and Lisa gave her a little bit of a surprise with those halos that she uses to knit her hats. Well, they had, 1 or 2 bags of them. And just the look on Rebecca's face whenever Lisa handed them over, it was truly a blessing. And there is one of the ladies of the hour right here. Our Oklahoma Grammy. Sandra, you and Jackson, I had so much fun with Jackson. That little fella went around to every single person. can I have your autograph? Will you sign my piece of paper, please? Oh my God. He was, yeah, I can't say enough what Sandra did there. And of course, I'm not forgetting Mike and Terry. They ran their butts off for the last 6 months with, with Sandra taking care of one area, JB making the connections on site, with the backup of Brenda, Ed, Sam. I hate getting into names like, calling out names, guys, because there was just so many people that threw their hat in that. Oh yeah, and Pierogi and my buttons. But again, that was the first hat I received. And no, lie. Oh, hats. My God. Well, so if anybody that saw me come through the door Wednesday night at Mike and Terry's, I was actually in Oklahoma at 10:30 in the morning. And on the way to Mike and Terry's, we stopped in and saw Chrissy and them at the store. But Chrissy was actually editing the Tin Killer video that she put up Wednesday of last week. But Mike told me that I would get one of these special mugs if I was the first one there. Well, guess what? I was. So I got the Tin Killer and then Empty Homestead on the other side. And then I got myself, what a cool etching. This is leather. And whenever they go to put the laser across, it goes from black to silver. It was really cool. So again, Terry, Mike, I can't thank you guys enough for picking me up at the airport. Even though you were running your tails off, you still found the time to come get me. And then, of course, who else would have brought me this? Yep. Old Papa Modfather. And if you haven't heard, please say a prayer for Jesse, Lisa, his family, and his mom as she crosses over. And then Bill from Alaska's Last Frontier Homestead. Yep. He's the farthest away. I was number 2. But that was, absolutely. So I guess it was, yeah, there was only a few of us that stayed at the lodge Thursday night. Whenever we got up Friday morning, there was this guy wandering around. We're like, hello? And yeah, turned out that it was Bill from Alaska. He'd come in that night. And we went out to breakfast. And what another great person. Just like, knowing Bill forever. And now he was there from Friday to Sunday. I think he came in late Thursday, early Friday morning. But, it's just such a blessing. And Sandra, thank you for, number one, keeping the masses fed. And guys, that lady knows how to bake and not make it taste like you're putting a spoonful of sugar into your mouth. Oh man, I think I tried one of everything she made, and it was moist. It was, oh my goodness. Tell you what, if you're ever lost, you better hope that you're around Sandra's house. She'll make some grub. So again, thank you, Sandra. It was, truly truly a blessing to meet you and Jackson. That little fella stole a ton of hearts. I tell you that. All weekend. He's got a whole lot of adopted aunt and uncles, I'll put it that way. Who else have we got? RG Arizona Homestead. Howdy, howdy. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm back in Canada, so number one, I don't think I've slept 3 hours straight since all that went down with Hank. Where'd my chat go? There we go. Let's see here. I'm just trying to get through to the bottom. And thank you for everybody that stopped by. Beth and Neil, another great folks. We were able to fellowship quite a bit. It was great. It was just like everybody was on a rotation and you were chatting with everybody and you'd get called away to go do something or somebody'd call you this way. And you weren't alone very long and boom, there was somebody right there talking to you. And it was just absolutely phenomenal. And Jerry, 822 days till we sail. Woohoo! And I tell you what, guys, if cruising Alaska is going to be anything like this meetup, now the cruise is not a meetup, it's a gathering. I don't think a meetup should cost a whole lot. So, Jen, exactly. And it's just how I even met Jen and Wiley is left to the man upstairs. I had never heard of them before. And I was modding for a channel in Oklahoma at the time who was starting a meetup in Sulphur. And how Jen and Wiley ever come onto my screen, I have no idea. I'd never heard of them before. And their live just happened to pop up on my screen. And we've been friends ever since. And I appreciate that, guys. Who else we got? There's Randy. Wiley versus Tiny Tim. Oh, that was not a fair competition. Tiny Tim would have picked up Wiley by the drawers and just carried him around. Not that Tiny Tim would ever do anything of the sort. We were kind of chuckling that he's the gentle giant. And he's even got such a low voice that, soothing voice. But the little bit of a prayer that he did for Jesse and Lisa, I know it was recorded. I know who has it. Hopefully they pass it off to Jesse, and if Jesse wants to put it out, then so be it. But I know it was recorded. But there wasn't a dry eye in the place. Paul Honeyman. Man, that would have been good to have you over there too, Paul. I think I've got just about everybody. We're working with Wiley. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Oh, and Jody, they were trying to figure out who won. I don't know if it was DD5's young lady, or if it was Debbie's daughter, I'm not sure, from We Are Garden Girls. I believe they're out of Florida. It was one of the two. So I'm just not sure which one, but it was one of those two young fellas or young ladies that your gift went to. What did Patty say? I kept it quiet. JB is one awesome lady. Oh, Patty. Yeah, there's a few people that knew I was coming. But you know what? It didn't come from me. So that's the main thing. Who let it slip? I can't say anything about that. Because she's the blessing why I was there. So, let's see who else we got here. Bland's Promised Land Ranch. Monica, Eric, and the kids. What a true blessing. And pen, sticker, peanut butter fudge. Guys, if you have not seen Monica's short that she did on their way up Friday night, that was not recorded in double speed. I don't know how that lady can speak that fast, that fluent. You can understand every word she's saying, but it's like, yeah. Her oldest daughter and Eric and I all thought she was speaking double speed. Man, that lady can ramble. But go have a look at Monica's short because it is hilarious. So I just had a craving for peanut. I don't even know how we got on about talking about fudge. And I'm like, oh, I love myself some peanut butter fudge, and I haven't had that in so long. Probably my grandma, and she's been dead about 30 years the last time since I've had it. Oh, and Monica, that other little piece that you had brought me, peanut butter fudge was still number one. But it was awesome. What you doing, bud? Hankers. What you doing, bud? Hey, knucklehead. Hank. Just let me go check on him, guys. Just give me a second. What you doing, bud? What you doing? Oh, you waiting for Bookie? Okay, you wait back there for Bookie. Or you want to come lay down with Dad? Come on. Come lay down. Come lay down here, buddy. Here. There. You lie down with Dad. That's my boy. There's Bookie. Go see Bookie. You've been waiting for Bookie all morning. Hey, go see. Go see Bookie. There we go, guys. I think I'm just about down to the bottom. And I tell you what, Bucky's fudge is phenomenal. It's peanut buttery, but again, you don't like you're shoveling spoonful is just sugar into your mouth. It's awesome. And dear God. Hey, buddy. What's up, bud? You lie down. Lie down with Dad. You're okay. So, tell you what, they know how to play off of emotion, guys. And if you don't have pet insurance, I'm telling you, get it now. I will be doing a video, but you doing, goofball? Are you stuck with your cone? Come here. Here, come on. There you go. There you go, budgie. It, was over 10 grand. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. What are you doing? Well, go see. She only dropped the gate. Go see. She's right there. You don't have to protect me, dude. Go see Bucky. No. He's getting to the point now where his hair is starting to grow back. I'm evil. But he starts doing one of these and he can't get to it because of where it is. Not on Dad's chair. You got to stay on your bed, buddy. Good boy. Dad'll get you something to eat as soon as I'm off. Yeah, I'm not going to be long on here today, guys. Hey. Out of there. Get out of there. I see you. Go lay in your bed. Go lay on your bed. Good boy. He's starting to get a little energy. So they had to stop the trazodone because he was high risk for 5 days. So technically tomorrow he's supposed to be off the high risk list, but I had to give him, like, he's supposed to have like 2 or 3 trazodone every 8 hours or something. Well, I gave him half just to take the edge off. Because, he wanted to go outside and run around. It's like, dude, whoa. You got like 60 stitches holding you back together, man. Plus, that's not the ones that are holding his bowel. I thought it was his stomach they removed. It was not. It was his bowel. So the little fellow lost 70% of his bowel. Small bowel. But like I said to Tony and Joni last night, or Tuesday night, it's all in one, but, good Lord's got to help me through this one. Thank God I had insurance to help a little bit, but read the fine print of that too. Because, whenever it happens, you're given about 3 seconds to make the choice. And we made it. What are you doing, bud? You're not allowed on the couch. Hank. Yeah. Thanks, Rebecca. Yes, it was, guys, I can't say enough. Everybody I met was, I've been to a ton of like gatherings, whatever. I know you've warned me about talking to strangers, Paul, but you know what? There was not one stranger there. It's Hankers. What you doing, bud? Is he down with you, babe? Want to just pop your head around the corner? Oh, he's laying by the door? Okay. It's probably cooler there. Well, you know what? Yeah. Your kids had fun. And that's the most important thing. Yes. Tony. So the way it went down, Jesse got word that his mom was going downhill. So he's like, this is the scenario. And I'm like, well, don't stay here. Family's number one. You need to get on the road because you have a long trip. Well, I'm going to wait. My sister's going to call me back in a little bit, and we'll see. Then there was no change. If anything, it was going the other way. So he was like, no, I have to, we got to go. So I just right over and I told Terry, and she ran and got Mike right away. And he just put over the loudspeaker once. Jesse and Lisa, due to, family reasons, have to be out of here immediately. I tell you what, the prayer Tiny Tim did lasted longer than taking, it took Jesse and I hours to set up the booth. And it took everybody minutes. Everybody grabbed something, and I backed up JB's truck, and we just threw everything in there. And the monitors were put away safe, whatever. We went over, and a few people came with just to, get everything packed in the RV. So Jesse started the RV, went to put up the levelers. They went down through the RV up that the wheels were, Tony, about 8 inches off the ground. And there we were. They were trying to get out of Dodge as quick as possible. And, they weren't going anywhere because they were 8 inches off the ground now. So I don't want to leave anybody out. But between our cabin in the woods, Tony, Wiley, Sean from Trading Paint, I believe. Who else was there? And finally, I got Wiley. I'm like, call Drew. Drew is, that's what Drew does, right? Drew fixes anything. So between Wiley at one end and Tony and Josh, Josh was there as well. There was about, and then Jesse wanted it all recorded. So Jess, from Tree Haven, was recording it. I gave my phone to Danny from Danny Days and Terry, and they were recording the whole thing underneath and whatever. And I'll get that over to Jesse here. That's the last thing he's worried about right now. And we thought we had it all fixed. Well, he goes to pull out, didn't get 10 feet. They fell again. And we're all like, ah. So Wiley's like, no, we have to unhook the electrical. And anyways, the boys got back underneath. They were like Tony and Wiley, they were grease up to the elbows. But within an hour, they had it fixed and them on the road. And it seemed a lot longer than that because it was waiting on everybody's heart to get them out of there as quick as we could. And, they got on the road and, once they got all the stuff into the RV, then Mike and Terry went back and they kept doing the draw and the, what else was there? The draw and, the fishing tournament. They had to start that because all the kids wanted to, and adults, they wanted to get going with that, and we had it well under control over by the RV. But I'm purposely leaving out a couple people because, there's certain circumstances that not everybody knows about, other than a few of us. So, there was one lady that was close by. It was funny. Whatever the boys needed to fix the RV, she was pulling out of her truck. And I'm not going to say who, what, why, or when, because there is a psychotic ex-husband. So she was incognito. And but what a lovely, lovely, lovely lady. And we were joking. I'm like, you have everything and the kitchen sink. Literally, she even had a bucket that she was using to wash dishes and everything. And while he was using that underneath the RV to, hey, bud, you can't pick at that, bud. Why don't you go have a little nap? Why don't you go lay down? You've been up and at it all morning. I know you're starting to feel a little bit more yourself. Not much, but a little, eh? Why don't you lay down then with that? Hey, why don't you lie down, buds? But it truly took a community to get Jesse and Lisa on the road. And it sucked. Being selfish, it sucked. But they got home safe and sound, got to see mom. So that's all that, truly matters in the grand scheme of things. But now that I went on my rant, I better start going because I know I'm way behind. Yes, it was just, oh, look at, hey, lady, got your hat on. And again, I can't thank JB enough. Oh, that's weird. It's like somebody's calling, but I'm the only one home. Hank, you got a cell phone now, dude? Have a drink of water and then go lay down. But again, JB was
Mackenzie Jean, Pierre, HQRYLZ.
What's up? Okay, can I call you back? I'm on live. Hello?
Yeah.
I'll call you back. Okay, bye. Love you. My daughter's in Winnipeg. They took a little vacation this weekend. So I was home 2 days. Oh, and I got drug swabbed. Woohoo! What a process that was at the airport. Not at a, huge airport, Tulsa Airport. Uh-oh. I got to take Hank out. Guys, talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Coming, buddy. Coming. Come on, Dad. Thank you. Come on. Okay, bud. Let's go pee-pee. Okay. Come here, bud. All right, there you go, bud. Whew. Sorry about that, guys. He's my number one issue right now. Hey, bud. So this is my little goober. He's not feeling too good. Say hi, bud. Say hi, guys. Hi, guys. You're not feeling very well, but we'll get him there. We'll get him there. Whole lot of prayers but I tell you what, they truly know how to play off emotion. I thought 3,500. Yeah. Oh, boy. No, bud. You got to lay on your bed or come lay beside Dad. No, you can't get up. So let's try to get to the bottom before I start going on or off about other stuff. Backlash, what's up, man? Well, I did see Tony and Joni. Hey, howdy. Haven't got that far yet, but I've got two devices going here. Oh, no. Oh, it blanked out on me. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Yeah. She cooked her boots off, and I'm sorry, but nothing was bad. G'day there, crazy Uncle Ed. You old fart. Yes, Sandra was a rock star. Yes, you did. No, Hank. No, you're not allowed on any couches, bud. Not for another few days. Daddy doesn't want to have to give you another pillow, so why don't you have a nap? You go on your bed and have a nap, or come sit with Dad. Eric from Kansas, howdy. G'day, nice to meet you as well. And he's one of the fellers that came back to my room and tried out the special rye that two special people got me. JB got me a bottle of Sazerac, and that I don't know which one I have home with me, but and as soon as Jesse and Lisa heard that I was here, they stopped and got me a bottle. So I shared that. I shared one with the community. We some of us would go back to the room, just kind of decompress, about 10 o'clock at night, fellowship there for a little bit. And so it's not like I drank one and brought one home, but I did manage to get one home. And I thought I gave all my stickers out. But over the giveaways, I was voted that I had the best sticker of the meetup with these. I had made these strictly for the meetup. I got some left. So we may just have to do some giveaways. I won't do it today. Honestly, I'm a little concentrated on other things right now. But yeah, just we couldn't believe it whenever we actually got the bill. And it was like, wow. Absolutely. You know, hey, it's just, you know, we're just worried that we did the right thing. And there's Terry. Hi, Terry. We just don't want to, you know, yes, it was a lot of money, but the good Lord will help me figure that one out. But he's still a puppy. I don't want to, you know, hopefully we did the right decision. And we won't know that probably for another, at least a month. But he did have some he did have some complications, and that's what we're dealing with right now. Yeah, no, the cruise meetup, Paul. So after the 10 killer, there was people coming up talking to Jesse and I about how do you do this, how do you do that. We've had 3 more cabins booked. Plus, Mike and Terry said they're booking. Oh my God, I heard that. Randy and them, I think they said they were booking. Drew and Lynn's, they had told Jesse they were booking. Yeah, it just goes on and on and on and on. And so we probably are going to get pretty close to the 75 to 100 cabins that we were thinking of. So I do know some people that are looking at sharing. I have one, they don't care if it's with man or woman. I have one person that's looking to share with a gentleman, and I also know of a couple ladies that are looking at sharing. So get in touch with me, and I will, obviously do the work behind the scenes for you and put you in touch with everybody. But Terry, again, thank you so much. And, oh, yeah, like I was saying, not that Tulsa's a small airport, but it's the smallest that I went through. I was having a hard time walking. I put my knee brace on. Guess what's in a knee brace? Metal. What happens? No. Get down. Get down. Go lay in your bed, buddy. You're not allowed on the couch. Where are you? Hey, go lay in your bed. Hank, I can still see you, dude. Don't move over because I'll find you. Yeah. So you go in the one machine, and it's the one that does the full body scan. Wow, the bells, the whistles, and I'm like, what the hell? You're like, the only thing I have is my belt, and you told me not to take it off. Totally forgetting about well then, boop, I need assistance here. I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble. I still not cluing in that it's my knee brace. And the guy's like, something on your right leg is, and I'm like, oh no. He's like, sir, just tell us what you're. Oh, hang on. I know what he's hungry. Just give me a sec. Here, buddy, you want some kibble? Come here. Here, is that what you want? You want some num-nums? Hang on. Hang on. Yes, Daddy will feed you kibble. I can do two things at once. I'm like, oh no. I said, that's my knee brace, sir. I said, I don't wear it all the time. So I forget that I have it on half the time. The guy that's my assist, because I got assistance through the airport. He was a great fellow. He's like, ooh, now's not the time to forget about that, he said. I'm like, yeah, I know. But anyway, they were awesome. They helped me over to a chair. Here you go, sir. You sit there. We'll do all the work. But we have to scan to ensure that you're not sneaking drugs through in that. And I'm like, hey, guys, whatever you need to do. He's like, how hard is it going to be to take it off? I said, well, I'm going to have to drop my drawers. He's like, no, don't do that. I'm like, oh, okay. So anyways, they had me lift up my jeans as far as I could get them up. And he kind of put his hand up with one of those drug swabby things. And then he drug swabbed my pants, my hands. And I'm like, so I said, that little machine you're going to go put it in. I said, if it goes green, I dance. And if it goes red, I cry. He's like, yeah, pretty much. I'm like, okay. So I was like, oh God, hopefully I was around nobody that touched me that was, partaking in party favors. But it went green right away, and we had a good little chuckle, and away we went. But yeah, great people. You know what? They've got a job to do, guys. Like I said to the guy, he's like, oh, I'm sorry that happened. And I'm like, I'm not. I said, I'd rather know that I'm safe in the air, that they've gone through these steps. I said, it's my stupidity. I forgot about it. They were doing their job. And I thanked the guy for doing his job. And he's like, you're welcome. It's like, dude, it's all good. I appreciate you. And away we went. So, yeah. But now I can say I was actually drug swabbed. Ooh, hardened criminal I am. But it was quite funny. Who have I got here? Oh, there's Daz. Now, Daz would have been fun. Daz, next time there's a meetup, brother, you got to come across the pond. It was, like I said, there was no strangers. People you've never met before, but they weren't a stranger. Because we've seen each other, even folks that haven't seen you, that have heard about your channel. And it was hilarious. The first day, David was going around just saying hello to everybody. And he wanted to know your channel because he was recording. So, he would go, nope, never heard of you before, but hey, how you doing? And he'd go through and he's like, your channel is Rambling with Rooms. I know, yes, I sent you a cup. I'm like, man, that was like your monetization. Thank you. Like many, probably a year and a half. Hey, I got more kibble up here. Don't. Ow! Dude, what are you doing? Hey, look, I got kibble right here, man. You don't have to freaking cut my leg off. Look, I got more up here. Ow. Yeah. So, he's got a good memory. And for the most part, oh geez. Right back at him, JB. I have a new brother in Sam. Man, what a great fella he is. Crazier than Hoodal, but he fit in well. Dude. I guess I can't get mad at him, eh? But yes, definitely a hug right back to him, JB. Great fella, that Sam is. And Eric from Kansas, it was really nice to meet you too, sir. And I'm ready to come back, Ed. But there's that, $2,000 option. If it didn't cost so much, I may try to drive next time. That way it's on my time. If I want to stay a little bit longer, I stay a little bit longer. Because I can do it. Let's face it, guys. I've driven cross country in an 18-wheeler. I can do it my half done. I could probably do it in one day. So long as the backup at the border wasn't too bad. I could easily yes, okay. See, that's what I thought it was. It was Debbie's granddaughter from yes. From We Are Garden Gals. Yep. I knew it was one of the two. And Carlene Vasseur, hello. Oh, listen, Miss Jody, there was here, bud. You want some more? Oh, you're going to go lay down now? Stay out of Dad's chair, please. You lay on your bed. I don't really like to give you pills, dude. I think. Oh, man, I'm never going to get caught up. I'm going to go through here just right to the end. Oh, there's Creekside Maples. G'day, Tony. Joni, you're probably already gone. Cora Phelps. What's up, girl? Wow, that was awesome to meet Cora. Folks that have followed you for so long. And I tried to you were just outside, dude. You're good. He was laying down at the door. The air conditioning vent's right there, so he's laying on the air conditioning vent. Tried to fix Cora's computer. I think I did find out the issue, why she can't come up live. So once she gets that fixed, then we'll try to give it a shot again. Roach Littlefield, howdy. How are you? Cindy Brown. Cindy, thank you for being such an amazing moderator all weekend, going from live to live to live to live. Some of us just kind of put it up there. My live Saturday was Jesse and I setting up, and then whoever stopped by, I actually haven't even watched the whole live. I know Come On Homestead was in there. Monica was nice. Eric was there. I'm told he was. All right, if he starts doing that again, guys, I'm going to have to cut the live and I'll have to do it on a video. But I don't want to miss anybody. Actually, you know what? Just talk amongst yourselves for 1 minute. I got to go make sure that he doesn't have to go back outside. What are you doing, dude? You gotta go back out? Alright. Good job. Molly, you're just gonna have to wait. Okay, go be. Okay, come on, let's go get your milk. No, Molly, you don't want one of these. Okay, let's take your pill, bud. Okay. Here. Hang on, bud. Here, bud. Let's eat. Hey, you gotta take your pill, bud. Hey. I know you don't like to take your pills. Okay. All right. Come here, bud. I got. Molly, go lay down for me. Here, bud. Molly, go lay down. Oh, man. He was. Here, bud. Look. Down here. Look. What's that? He was trying to. Yeah. I'm about 5 minutes late on one of his pain pills. So he was finding it, I guess, uneasy, or the pain was starting to take over. So, still tough to talk about. He had to have emergency surgery whenever I was in Oklahoma. They had to remove 70% of his small bowel. He at night, he prefers a blanket over his kennel. He's kennel trained. And he ate a piece of it, and it got lodged in his small bowel, and it killed the part of his small bowel. So they had to remove 70%. So to the tune of over $10,000 while I was away. Not only that, but Debbie's TV blew up as well. I know. The TV, I could care less. But that's not even here nor there. All done for now, bud? So, yeah, that's the story with Hank. He's a fighter, I'll put it that way. Here, bud, you're starting to get sleepy now. Yep. Is that it? Okay, you go lay in your bed, okay? Go have a drink of water and then go lay in your bed. Well, I got some right here, but you don't want it. That's all I got is kibble. Oh my God, he didn't like the piece that I offered him and he wanted me to offer him another one. Oh, thank God I have a fresh bottle of Sazerac rye. Here, bud. Yeah, he ate a piece of blankie. So, anyways, he does whatever he, honest to God, like I still haven't figured it out yet. But all that I'm going to say is if you don't have pet insurance, get it. Because even the little bit that we did have knocked the bill down about $4,000, $5,000. But they don't pay for the initial visit. They don't pay for this. They don't pay for that. They don't pay for this. They don't pay for that. Oh, and it goes on and on and on and on and on. And then there's a $700 deductible per procedure. Well, it's like every single day they did something to them. So that were $700. Sorry. Okay, you're done, bud? Okay, you go lay down. Let daddy finish his life. Ah! Yes, you big old goober. You big old goober. Yes, you're my boy. And of course, this is my first time away from him since we got him in November. So, anyways, I think he's a fighter. Hey, bud, you've been through hell and back. G'day, Lila. Yeah, the drug swab was pretty cool. Oh, absolutely, Tony, and I will be doing a video on it once I can actually speak about it. I still can't even talk about it. But yeah, no, the drug swab. So they put it underneath your leg. They swabbed my pants, and I was sitting there going, "Oh God, hopefully nobody was, touch me that was doing recreational kind of stuff." And anyways, it turned out perfect, so it was all good. Oklahoma Granny Scott, brother, once I open the maple syrup, I have to put it in the refrigerator. But how long can I keep it once it's opened? Till it's done? I keep mine in the freezer. Yep, I do. But you guys, I have the bigger bottle. And, these ones here, like the 1 liter size. This is the last one that I have. I gave the rest away. No, mine. Actually, I say no, mine. It'll be, where's all the syrup gone? Oh, I took some back to Ottawa, Dad. Hey, Hank. Molly, the lab, was able to push cushions because I have blockage on the couches so he can't get up. Well, Molly took her nose and made a little, and needless to say, old Hankster followed her up onto the couch now. But he's laying down, so as long as he doesn't go to get off, I'll just have to watch and have to run over, that's all. Lie down, bud. Good boy. And yeah, so that's that's all about the drug test, and it was definitely eventful. And Hey, Heather. I think I am. No, bud, you got to lie down. Lie down, or Daddy has to come take you off the couch. Lie down. How many cabins available now? Well, we have until the ship is full. Oh, hang on. You stay there, bud. Dad's coming. Okay. You've got to go on your bed, bud. You have to go on your bed. You're not allowed up there. You gotta lie down. Lie down. Lie down on your bed. Yes, Bubba, you just stay there. There. You got to stay up there. You got to stay on your bed. Hank, you're not allowed to be jumping around, dude. So, Hank, so there's no, whenever the ship's full, but we have 50. What's he gonna do now? Hank, lie down. You've got your toy. Lie down, buddy. Lie down. Lie down. Look. You have your toy right here. There. There and there. Lie down. You're worse than a frickin' baby, you numbskull. Yeah, so I think we have about 50 cabins that are around us that are kind of penciled out. But once we hit the 2-year mark, then he's got to open it up. No, Hank. Hank. No. Oh my God, I can't wait for the pill to kick in. That's the problem. He's a puppy. So he's starting to get his energy back. Come lay down with Dad then, bud. Come on back here. Hey. Come lie down. Come lie down with Dad. Lie down. Lie down. Daddy pet you. I already put cream on your itchy spot. Yep. You're good to go. How much do you need for a deposit? $125 per person, Daz. Or, sorry, Joe. I'm just kind of foggy, guys. Sorry about that. Lack of sleep. Worried about him. But yeah, it's $125 per person, fully refundable. And yeah, but the sooner you book, the closer you're going to be to the nucleus of where we are. So there's Brenda. Oh my God. See, I gotta watch because there's some people that haven't released their going yet. But there's Jesse, myself, Tony, Miss Brenda, Beth and Neil, I think, are 1 or 2 beside me. Anyways, we're all within a nucleus and we're close to the elevators, which is another bonus. We're on the 10th floor And there's lots of balconies around us. There's, I don't know if the solo cabins are on 10 or not. I think they are. But yeah, it's just awesome. And I can't wait for that meetup to transpire. And, you know, we all had 3 days, and it wasn't quite long enough. Well, some of us were there a little bit longer, but the majority of people were there 2 to 3 days. But 7 days, that's going to be awesome. And if we can get it over 50, we will have a dedicated person on the ship that I just have to pick up the phone, or Jesse, and say, listen, we're having an issue with X, Y, and Z. Hey, good boy, you lay down. You lay down on your couch, bud. Or not on your couch. Lie down. Lie down, bud. Yeah, I'm watching you, you little turd. Sorry about that, guys. Well, sorry, not sorry. He's the only one that I got to worry about right now. Sandra, my goodness, it would be awesome to see you on the cruise. And I get it. There's a lot of people that can't afford it. It is a lot of money. It is, guys, tremendous amount of money. That's why I don't want to call it a meetup. But, oh, there's Miss Ann. Woohoo, you're never late, Miss Ann. As long as you show up, I'm blessed. I do think that I am. That's all right, Miss Ann. You just keep us in your prayers. That's all I can ask. All right, Des, you take care, brother. You see, Sandra, it all. So I'm trying to think of people in your area. You know, I don't know if you have, because I'm trying to think. Jesse and Lisa flying from Dallas, and I know you're not, you would probably be coming out of Tulsa. But then depending on what kind of room, like Jesse and Lisa, I'll tell you mine. I'm coming out of Canada. So I'm flying from Ottawa to Seattle. Mine's just under $5,000. Now, I've just had to spend that money on him. I don't even know if I can go. But it's 2 years out. And we'll see. I'm trying to think. I think Terry and Danny I think is $3,000. That's including their flight, the booze, the insurance, everything. And that includes their flight was $3,000 for an interior room. I'm just under $5,000 for a balcony for two of us. And it all depends. If you get your own private insurance cheaper, well, you save money that way. If you have family in the area and you're going to drive, well, you're going to save money that way. There's just so many variables. So you're best just to call Terry, which I will put his, just give me a sec here. And even if you don't go and you just want to ask him, Lila, I just saw your email a little while ago. Write down Terry's number there. It's scrolling across. But do not use the 800 number, because if you use the 800 number, you will not be booked under our cruise. I've negotiated a lot of extra discounts, onboard monies. Jesse and I are doing different giveaways, and the first 30 people. So we have 8 more cabins till it closes. Jesse and I said right off the get-go that we would do, sorry guys, allergies are crazy right now. So I had a little bit of a reprieve for a few days down there. First morning back, I woke up, my eyes were like closed because of the crud and whatever from the pollen. I washed my truck just before I left. My truck is a black Dodge. It's yellow now from the pollen. But yeah, it's just, let me go back to comments. So the cruise is it all depends. And like I say, there's other people in here. If you're a veteran, you get an extra 10% off. So, just from what I was able to negotiate as extra right off the get-go is you get the discount that NCL is giving. We get an extra 15% because we're a group, and veterans get an extra 10% on top of that. So Jesse and Lisa, I believe they're down to like $4,600 flying out of Dallas or Houston. I'm not sure which one they're going to fly out of. But they're actually talking about bringing the motorhome now and going to spend time with Lisa's mom. So, yeah. Mert and Sue, how are you guys? Hopefully the move and everything. Oh, damn, Joe! I'd get my cruise for free, brother. But I'm just saying, if you have an extra $250, get in now. The summer prices haven't kicked in yet. So we are guaranteed the price the day that you book. But if it goes up, you go, you're locked in at that price. If it goes down, we get that lowest price at the day of final payment, which is April the 26th, 2025. So, g'day, Rem. Yeah, it's all good, brother. It's all good. Man, did you ever miss a meetup, Rem? Maybe next time we'll drive. You come up as far as here and then we'll cut south. Man, it was just to actually throw your arms around 3/4, actually more than that, of everybody that's in this live right now. What a blessing. What a blessing. And I'm trying to talk Rem into coming on the cruise because he's getting married 2 weeks before the cruise. If you don't want to be with us, you don't have to be. But if you want to be, then you can. But yeah, if you want to book the Facebook, how do I do? That's the Facebook page right underneath my name. Cruise in Alaska 25. And that's on Facebook. And that's got everything. So if you want to order the merch, I am going to put in an order for merch probably the end of June. I have to get at least 40 shirts to make it worth, if not, it's coming out of Jesse and I's pocket. That's what the pricing is based off of, is 40 plus shirts. We'll get it. I'm ordering at least 2 more. Jesse's ordering at least 2 more. So there's 4 out of the 40 right there. There's 10% gone with just Jesse and I. But you can still get discounts. What are you talking about, Beth? The discounts are good after the, yes, if you're talking about the 30, yes. Discounts are good till final payment. It's just to consider ourselves a cruise. Oh, I'm going to be quite fluent with you guys. Jesse and I had to sign that we were going to get at least 30 cabins. We went out on a limb, but we knew from talking to folks, that's why we brought it up before we actually did it. We had about 50 people say that they were interested. So, like I said to Jesse, we take 15% off of that. We're still over our 30. So let's do it. So we did it. So yeah, we went out on a limb that we would get at least 30 people. So that's where all the discounts came into effect. So I'm glad to see we're getting close to the 30 figures. So that's why Jesse and I are doing the giveaway for the top 30 people because, well, that's what we said right off the get-go. And I'm going to tell you, I'm donating a fairly big prize. And Jesse, or Debbie and I, Lisa and Jesse are donating a pretty big prize. Now, the prizes will not be rewarded unless your trip is fully paid for. Because if you win and don't go on the trip, what I'm donating is no good to you. Same as Jesse. So that's why we're doing what we're doing. Yeah, we need 8 more, Jerry. And we're going to get it because there's several people now that are bringing their family and friends, which is awesome. And it's just going to be another huge fellowship gathering. And you know what? You want to have a couple of beverages? Then get the beverage package. If you don't drink, don't get it. You're going to save yourself $400. I think that's what the beverage package was $400. I don't know where my paper is right now. But anyways, let me get just some of the stuff. Terry, I've already went over the cup. And this is the cup, guys, that Mike said I had to be the first one there. So that's why I went running through their door. Whew, that was a long run from Canada down there to get a cup. And just to recap, Alaska's Frontier, Bill, amazing fella. He gave us a hat. He had pens made up. Really cool. Of course, Papa Modfather brought me a Texas hat. And let me say, Lisa gave me a great big bag and said, here, fit that in your luggage. That took some time. So we got don't know who that is. And then Mike gave me one of his hats. And of course, JB gave me one of her hats. Jesse and Lisa. Jesse didn't like the way my thing was on my lives from the truck. So he went out and got me a new thing that sticks to the truck. And what else? Oh, nothing would say Buc-ee's. Then I got jerky. I got plain Buc-ee's. I've already got into the cinnamon ones, but there's the salted caramel ones. I got the books that I won. Oh my goodness. And look at the stickers that Jesse got made up. Aren't those awesome? And Jerry and Susan, we have their business card. The one that I love. She only got a few of them made. And I feel privileged that I got one of the first ones. Well, other than a few people. But Freedom Redbird. Isn't that cool? It's etched on a mirror. I think it's awesome. And back to country. Jeff and Lorraine, I believe. Anyways, great folks as well. And their little, well, they have a lab. I think she said 11, 12, fully blind, but walks along with their leg. And, oh, just the sweetest puppy ever. And there's a sticker from Jerry and Susan. A keychain from Jerry and Susan. And Brenda had these made up. They're awesome. Kind of got a little squished in transit, but it'll straighten out whenever I put it on my sticker board. And then my sister from a different missus had the had the magnets made up. But yeah, no, they're awesome. And Simply Jam. Oh, and here's one special sticker. Oklahoma Grammy. Isn't that cool? Sandra, amazing lady. And then Mike and Terry had these made up. And then we got old Colbert John. Didn't get to fellowship with John. Oh yeah, and Jerry's other one. He gave me two. Just they were out fishing quite a lot, and I was kind of over in the pavilion fellowshipping. We chatted not quite a bit, but we chatted enough that, you know, we got to know one another and whatever. But and then we got where's this old farts? Oh yeah, there it is. I had an old fart give me a mouse pad. Crazy Adventures. Of course, Ed's. Ed got stickers made up too. I love his stickers. And I love the mouse pad too. And he only got a very, very few mouse pads done up. So right there, brother. What have we got? Oh, we got Neil and Bess sticker as well. That's their sticker, which is also very cool. And we got Back Road Freedom, Justin. And I think that's all. And then, like I said, Our Cabin in the Woods, Tony gave me a mug plus a shirt, but the shirt's in the washing machine. And then Monica and Eric gave me a pen with their logo, sticker with their logo. And then, like I said, I was the unofficial sticker that everybody loved. Was this one. I thought I gave them all out, but I did find some. So they'll be going away on giveaways. Because I said this was only going to be a limited run. But pretty much everybody said, you're crazy if you don't do some shirts with that. Everybody loved it. And of course I had those ones as well, and these ones, and I had my stickers or my pins. So, hey, there's Danny. G'day, Danny. And yeah. So, like I said, I think. Oh, no. I just found more. See, I knew something was telling me that I had some more. And then obviously Jesse and Lisa gave me a bottle of Sazerac, or just so everybody knows what I'm actually talking about. So I'm allowed to bring 1 liter back. And this is 45%, 90 proof. Sazerac rye. Oh my goodness. This stuff, well, let's just say that I've got a lot of people hooked on it now. It is probably the smoothest whiskey I've ever had. I didn't get everybody's sticker. I gave you all mine. Oh yeah. And the other stickers I got were Little Autumn. She's ours. What a sweet little girl that is. If you don't know who she is, it's the Patford out of Texas. Great folks. They finally adopted this little sweetheart. So whenever they were getting ready to go, she was giving everybody fist bumps. She came over and said goodbye, and she gave me a fist bump, and I said, no hug? She just arms up and this sweet little make your heart melt hug. And so I brought her up, give her a big hug, and she pulls her head away and goes, a kiss? So I give her a kiss on the cheek. She gave me a kiss on the cheek. And she looks, hug. Just a cutie. Such a cutie. And Rusty and Rachel were also saying goodbye right there. And Rusty's like, what? Uncle Rusty doesn't get a hug? Hug. She was in her glory. She was going around hugging everybody. It was just a lot of guys, you missed it. But man, oh man, what? I don't think anybody's going to top what Mike, Terry, Sandra, JB, Carrie, Maddie, what they did with the fishing tournament. Just wow is all I got to say. Hey, D. And I actually got Saturday after everybody left, I got to sit down and fellowship with Byron, Maddie, and Carrie. Amazing group of folks. Not at all what I had drawn up in my mind. And it's funny because, yes, you see everybody on here and you see that I'm sarcastic and whatever, but it's you don't truly get to know the person until you throw your arms around them, around their neck, and just, Carrie has got to be one of the sweetest ladies. And yeah, we got pretty deep at one point there, and it was just great, to know everybody's backstory, and everybody's got a story. And I was just blessed that, I got to spend some extra time with some amazing, amazing folks. And yeah, Jody, if you're still here, this is the little girl that won your $15. Where are we? There we are. We are Garden Gals. It was the little girl that won that one. Oops. And then we had Marie, our Okie Homestead. And I got to meet Deb from Tiny Farm Nuggets. So their puppy got run over Friday. So Brett had to stay and look after their pup. And I also got to meet Old Man King, Peter, another great fella. He was just quiet, kind of sitting back, taking things in, looking around. It was, we had a little time to fellowship. And yeah, and then there was, let's see here. Oh, and my winning ticket, it got me. See, Terry, I still have my ticket. It got me. What did I win? Oh, Fishing for Dummies. I was actually going to give it to one of the kids, and well, then all hell broke loose. That we had to get Jesse and Lisa on the road. And I finally found it again on Monday, whenever I was unpacking. So anyways, I'll give it to one of the kids around here. But I tell you, like, that's just a portion of the stickers. I thought, yeah, I have like one of Dave's, Tim from Ridge Life, another one. I did not expect, and I don't know why, but I didn't. Tim was so, how would I say this without sounding rude? I didn't imagine Tim to be as personable as he is. It was the first time I've met Tim. And, always on his live, and he's been over here, and, it's not like we're foreign, but again, you have that perception of somebody, but until you sit down and actually chat with them, yes, go over, and Tim is doing a giveaway soon, if it already hasn't been up. But he's doing a 25,000 giveaway with either visas or Amazon cards or something. and you have to take a picture of your, yes, prayers definitely, Joe, for Jesse and Lisa, and for his mom as she crosses over. You know, it broke my heart to see how brokenhearted Jesse and Lisa were. And then, you know, I don't know how many times, and I finally not snapped, but I'm like, listen, you're supposed to be with family. There's not one person that's going to say, don't go. I said, yes, we want you here, but your family needs you. And I said, that every single person here will agree with me. And then Tiny Tim came in and said his prayer, and well, all hell broke loose after that. I truly hope that Jesse will put it out one day. I will try to. Oh, there you go. A $250 giveaway picker video with Ridge Life. There you go. So, yeah, what is it, Cindy? You have to email Tim a picture of your, yeah, I think you have to email Tim a picture of your, like, sticker to be in on the draw. Again, you know, it's all about networking. And I learned that getting to chat to Tim and whatever, you know, because I was always under the thing of, you know, you never copied somebody else's channel or, you know, like that just wasn't what you did. But like they said, that's how you grow. And I learned a lot from those guys. And I'll ever be, you know, will I do it? I don't know. I like it the way it is because I know 90% of, or 99% of everyone who's subscribed to me. And I truly believe they're mostly family. Always have been. Yes. You with your merch stick. Well, he said stickers to me because he said some people don't have merch. So, I don't know. All that I know is he came back and got an extra one of these. So, it between him and Dave say and for Dave to say that was the best sticker that he's seen all weekend, kind of made me feel good. And I can't take all the credit. There was about 3 people that helped me come up with this. Yes, Cindy, stickers are merch. Hey, Dale. 9 Acre Family Farms as well. It was great to fellowship with him and Nan. Oh, absolutely. And you know what? If they wanted to give it to me, that was great. I didn't go around and ask for anything. I don't know. Call me silly or what. But it was awesome. The only one I did ask for was this, and I got it. Well, I asked, but she gave it to me before I asked. And then, of course, you know, I had to put my stickers on it because we were 2 peas in a pod all weekend. Again, an amazing lady. And Miss Brenda, you know, just like the aunt that's always at the family functions. And, you know, yeah, I just can't even say. Let's trade paint. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I was just shouting you out a little while ago. But, yeah, no, it was absolutely one of the best things I've ever attended. And I've done a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, we were just saying, Sean, about how appreciative I was that, you jumped in and helped get Jesse and Lisa out of there as quick as you could. And then there was just people like me that just stood back and watched. That's one thing that's not on my forte, is mechanic work. So that was left up to Sean and Tony and Wiley, Drew. Hell, Lindsay can probably fix more than me. Not probably. She could. That young lady's a brilliant young lady, and they're awesome. Awesome to talk to. And it's funny, on the way, JB, Brenda, and Ed took me back to the airport, and what popped in front of us? Oh, you're having hey, I get the first poker chip. Well, Jesse and I, since we came up with the idea. But we told Jerry, whenever he handed us this, we're like, why the heck don't you do poker chips? People collect poker chips. And he's got the perfect logo for a poker chip. So there you go, folks. You gave out 40 hats. Oh my God, JB. Well, I know I saw pretty much everybody with one on. Or I should say a lot of people. There's some people that take them and they don't wear them. They use them as collectors. Not this one. That there. JB's always around. She's on my head. But it, and yes, Danny ran away without, saying goodbye. Tell you what. But you didn't get one, Cora. That's because the one you had on, we could see you from across the park. And don't laugh, I did. I'm like, I haven't seen Cora in a while. I stood up and I'm like, there she is. So Cora had a very bright orange, almost like fluorescent orange hat on. Oh my God. It was funny. Well, I thought you were going to say goodbye whenever you left. I know I got a hug and whenever, but I didn't even get to say goodbye to Terry. We kind of just were chatting, and then you went somewhere else. You were taking pictures. I don't even know if I got a picture with you. Goober. But anyways, I sent her home with a little something for Emma. She's probably the only kid in Alabama with a blue $5 bill from Canada. Wasn't a whole lot, but it's something that, is special to her. And whenever Danny and I were together last time, I gave her collector's coins. And Emma got collector's coins the last time. So, yeah, it was awesome. But I tell you what, everybody cleared out pretty quick on Sunday. It was like everybody ate, said goodbye, and they were gone. Like it was just like it was clockwork. Everybody got up early, packed up their stuff. They were ready to go. And then it was, you didn't get any money? Here we go. There's Brenda. I ain't got one of them. That's Brenda's trademark. She's got to get merch done up. I ain't got one of them. Just saying. But are you still in paradise, Brenda? Or are you back to reality? You didn't win anything, Jerry? My God, they gave stuff out for 3 hours. $1,000 poker chips was 60. What did we say? 60 cents, Jerry? I forget. Well, I know that wasn't directed at me, Cora, because I gave you and Wendy a hug as you were pulling out. So, what? Oh, ha ha ha! There's my sister. Why is that not? Oh, maybe because the brightness. I got the looks of the relationship. Thanks, Danny. Because I looked on my phone and I knew I hadn't got one. But I was going to say, she probably, that's all she got, probably made up was 40. Because I only saw 2 sleeves of a hat. So, oh, was it 75 cents each, Jerry? Okay. Oh, honest to goodness, it was people were clearing out like that. But there was 2 things we had to pick up. And neither one of those things were from our guys. It was the other group that was there. And I don't know about out on the field. I know I looked around where we were. Like even the tents and out in the field where Charles and all those, it was clean as a whistle. But the other group, pop cans, beer cans, garbage bags. But anyways, we cleaned all that up. And yeah. It was definitely a very, very humbling experience to have, especially like Cora, Wendy, just there was so many people like subscribers there as well, which was awesome. Well, that's it. But if you go any less than 1,000, you're looking at like $1 a piece for the poker chips. At least that was the one website that I had looked up whenever we were sitting in Jesse and Lisa's camper there. What was that, Friday morning, whenever all the rain was happening? But, oh, man, you guys missed it. I thought Jerry and I might have had to go change our shorts. So we were in, Jerry was behind my room, and then I was on the corner. Miss Brenda was beside me. 3 Mississippi was about 4 up. And then, there was Bill from Alaska and on and on and on. We were outside of Brenda and I's room. I had already went down, picked up Jesse. Excuse me. I'd already been down to the park, picked up Jesse, brought him back up, and we were meeting outside our room before we went over for breakfast. There was a lightning strike so close that the flash of lightning was about 6 different colors. It was that close to us. So whenever you see that many colors, it's right close. I was getting ready to bail into my room, but you kind of brace yourself. And about after 3 seconds, I kind of started to let go of my muscles, and Jerry as well, while everybody else had. Well, then, bang! It was like, every single one of us jumped out of our skin. It was actually quite funny. But man, Miss Brenda, you did your own jumping there too, I must say. It scared the living bud jeebers out of us. Oh my God, I've never seen a lightning strike that close in real life. That you saw multiple colors in the light. It was crazy. But anyways, it was well worth it because, even though Brenda and I had to put towels in our windows, the Thursday night, Jerry, Brenda and I had a beverage and, did some fellowshipping, some chit-chatting, and I was starting to fall asleep from, all the traveling and whatever. So I said, well, I'm going to hit the hay. So Jerry and I leave. We go to bed. And then I get out of the bathroom and I go to get into bed. And I look out my window. Well, there's a great big hole in anybody walking by could just look right into my room. Well, guess what? They did. I saw a pair of eyes looking back at me. Joke's on them. Probably the last time they looked into a room. But this is what I actually took a picture, and Miss Brenda and I both put washcloths. So that's the washcloth that I had to put into my window. Now, I don't know mine does go in smaller. I was okay because my window, the wall was right there. But in Brenda's room, her door was over here. So this little gap here, not only could they see through into Brenda's room because of the hole in the blind, but they could see in beside the blind. It was too small for the window. I didn't care because they could only see down my wall. Poor Brenda, they could see right into her room. But, I watched Dale and Nan's video and they're like, oh, this place is pretty good. And I'm like, Man, I was on the wrong end. I had a spider. I wasn't lonely. I could talk to him. He was that big. It was about that freaking big in my bathroom. That's okay. We were on good terms. He didn't go near me. I didn't go near him. We were still friends at the end of the weekend. But when was it? Oh, Monday morning, whenever I went to leave, it took, and I even forgot to tell Brendan JB, it took me a half hour to get hot water into the room. The only thing that I will give kudos whenever I do the review is the towels were like wiping yourself off with cotton. They were so, like, I've been in some pretty high-end hotels that didn't have as nice a towels as what this place did. But and the bed was clean. I will give them that. The bed was clean. They didn't, in what was I there, 4 days, they only made it once, but I was by myself, so it really didn't matter. Jerry said he had bloodstains on his carpet. I just had stains on mine, but it was definitely recommended not to, unless they get a new owner or put some money into it. And I was so looking forward to having pie. Oh, I forgot. Yes, my coffee maker. You guys got to check this out. First morning. Oh, wait. Where was that? Oh, and here's the peanut butter fudge that Miss Monica brought me. Oh man, was it nice? Was it good? I'm just trying to find the one picture. I don't know what I did with it. It was of my, oh, there we go. If you have a weak stomach, look away. That's what I found in my coffee maker, guys. Yep. Full of mold. Needless to say, I didn't have coffee at the hotel because that was just disgusting. The amount of mold that was in there, and I don't know if she just took this away, removed that, and brought it back, because before I left, I went in and I looked it up, and it was wet inside. I can't verify that was a new one they put into my room or just took that out, give it a little wipe, and then brought it back in. So needless to say, my buddy Jesse hooked me up with coffee 2 out of the 4 mornings. What? We shouldn't complain. At least we were in a bed and not in the elements. Danny, there was mold in my coffee maker. There was people looking through my window. Damn right I'm going to say something. That's creepy as hell. Sorry. Got to agree to disagree on that one. But like I said, the beds were very comfortable. Oh, and the AC didn't work. What did Joe say? When Julie and I got married, and after the reception, we went back to her room. I did it. Ew. Well, aren't you a little crazy? Oh, she's a good. Danny is 100% an amazing person. Oh. And Terry. Terry is a great guy. And oh yeah, you guys are gone this weekend too, eh, Danny? I think Emma has her camping weekend, or maybe it's just Emma that's gone this weekend. But well, tell me what room you were in, Dale, because Miss Brenda and I didn't have that experience. Now, Miss Brenda was alone. She didn't have a furry little friend. I did. But like I said, he didn't bother me. I didn't bother him. We were still friends at the end of the weekend. Oh, you were in room 1. Oh, you know why? They were exhausted by the time they got to room 7. I'm trying to think. Other than Jerry and Susan having blood on their floor, I don't think theirs was that bad either. Oh, you were in 14. Well, I was thinking, how were you in 1 whenever you were on our side, but on the other end? I got you now. G'day, Lukey. What's going on, buddy? But, and for those of you that watched the football game yesterday, my boys finally woke up. And they did a little butt whooping. I think the final was 45-6. So my defense woke up after I kind of lost my marbles on them for allowing them to score 1 touchdown. And then they got 3 interceptions. So it was all my clipboard holder, Lukey, that we got that all sorted out. Lucas is my assistant coach on the defensive side. He's the one that tells the boys their curfew, and he gave them a late curfew, but they still won. So I was wondering his outcome, why he was giving them such a late curfew, but I can't give him trouble. Honest to goodness, Sandra, I have not even watched the game. I started the live, so the girl that was doing the recording off my phone, her grandpa and I are the head coaches. So it was a lot of fun, because I was like, man, I don't have any injured kids. Everybody's playing this week. And then it turned out that Maggie was like, I'll do it, or she'll like, I'll do it for you. We're like, okay. So yeah, she recorded, and then because we always record on another device as well, just so the coaches can break it down and we can use it for film for next year for the grade 9s that come in, because it's all about building, right? And that's why I do the junior program. It's to instill football basics on kids. And I'm getting too damn old to be into the provincial, like the highly competitive football. I'm getting too old for that now. So if we win the championship next week, I'm retiring. I've already told the boys they weren't happy with me. But after 34 years of youth sport, it's time for me to hang up my cleats and let somebody else take the reins. But yeah, I wish I could go to that one, Dale. That's going to be a lot of fun too. The one that Steve and Jan are putting on. That I'm just going to turn that off, guys. It's bright enough now. Yeah, it's going to be. Actually, it's not. I think it's only about 12 hours for me. But let's just put it this way. I don't know if I'll be able to make that one because I am still sore. And depending on how my little buddy heals, I don't think he'll be ready to be left alone then. Like for me to go coach yesterday, Debbie had to take the day off work. But she knows what it means to me because I've gave the commitment to 39 young men. And it would look pretty crappy on me if coach backed out on them in the not really semifinals, but the way it's landing, it's going to end up that it's the semifinals because a team quit on us. Absolutely, Joe. I've coached over 2,000 children. I am very humbled. I can still be walking down the street. I can still be walking down the street and a kid that I coached 30 years ago will still stop me and say, "G'day, coach." So that's what it means. And yes, it is. It is. He's about the same, Loki. He ate a little bit more today, buddy, but he's, as long as he keeps getting a little bit better every single day, that's all coach can ask. Oh, JB. That's not fair. Now I'll pout. But yeah, no, yeah, you guys would be blessed if Brenda and JB just show up out of the blue. That'd be hilarious. Oh, so I take it, Brenda, that you're not in paradise anymore? Thanks, Lukey. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to shut her down. We're just about 2.5 hours. I planned on coming in for an hour, but I wanted to say thank you to so many people that made it possible. And it was truly humbling and life-changing all in the same weekend. And You know, I just wish things would have went a lot smoother at home because Debbie was pretty much drugged through hell and back again several times this weekend. And, and then Jesse and Lisa, and yeah. It absolutely, Lukey, love you, brother. But, oh, you are? Okay. The way that question came out, I'm like, okay. But I was going to say, it's if JB can handle you. Just saying. But no, you guys are doing, just seeing what you two are doing for each other right now is amazing. And yeah. But anyways, I am going to go and see what's going on with Goober. See, it's funny, eh? I knew that he was due for pills because he was kind of a little bit beside himself. He was walking around and little being unairy and whatever. And not 20 minutes after I had give him his pill, now he's been napping ever since. But yes, it's good to see you too, Sean. Well, not really see you, but oh, okay. You're very welcome. And I do appreciate the thank you. Because all the syrup that was given out, and I don't mean Sandra, JB, Ed, Brenda, the ones that was given out. Let's Trade Paint was the only one that said thank you. That means a lot. Anyways. Oh, Miss Ann, you lurker. But anyways. Ay. What'd you do, Mama? Well, I guess everybody's up now. Yeah, you didn't get any, Jerry? Huh. If I had more. But I gave it all away. Or Ed took it all. But there's going to be a video come out about that. Just so everybody is clear that this was all set up. And I don't want anybody hating on Ed or thinking that, he went in and he would never, number one, never do that to JB. Number two, he'd never do that to Brenda or I. So it was all set up. Miss Brenda was actually the one that told him to do it. Just in the shenanigans going that fast, we forgot to let JB know. So she was having a heart attack and stroke, thinking that I was upset. Technically, I was the puppet master. And then it even backfired on Ed because he thought that he was stealing Miss Brenda's syrup. It was Ed's syrup the whole time. So, you want to play? Absolutely, Miss Brenda. We had a ton of laughs. There was a whole lot of shenanigans went on over the weekend. And again, we had so much fun. And but Beth, yeah, people would have been suspicious, but from JB's corner, Ed's lucky she didn't take a 4x4 to him. That was funny. But, and again, yes, thank you to Mike and Terry, JB, Carrie, all the ones that made everything possible this weekend, all the people that stepped up to make it, what is it? Many hands make light work. And that's what it was. Everybody just kind of did a little something. And, you know, Mike and Terry obviously were pointing things and it's going to go this way and that way. Oh, no, you're not, Brenda. Because I was the big puppet master. You were also pulling strings. You're not getting off that easy. I'm taking the fall, but I'm not taking the whole fall. Considering I brought it up and it was Jesse that was pushing the buttons. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go and I've got meetings tonight. So meetings tonight, tomorrow night. Whoopee. But you got to do what you got to do. You got to get back into real life, which sucks. I kind of like that life down there a lot more, but that's beside the point. Anyways, guys, take care. And yeah, make sure you go and just search for Lake Tinkiller or Mid-America Meetup and support the channels that were there. Jess from Treehaven, go watch his premiere that he put out the other night. Awesome. It's his #1 video ever. He did an amazing job. And I'm hopefully going to be dropping one tomorrow. And it's funny. It's almost like I'm talking as a third person because I started the video before anybody knew I was coming. So the whole plane rides, the Chicago, being in Chicago here, I did a video all the way to Mike and Terry's. And there was one that I meant to set up a tripod and get me coming in through the door, but I was sitting on their couch whenever they tricked Jesse and Lisa to go live, because we were going to wait till, oh, sorry, guys. Just give me 1 sec. Sorry about that. Yeah, we were going to trick Jesse and Lisa to go to JB's place, and that's the way it was going to go down. And then JB called, and she's like, well, why don't you do it at Mike and Terry's so that everybody knows you're coming? I'm like, yeah, we could do that. So then we had to try to trick Jesse and Lisa to get on and talk about the fish contest. And then soon as they got on, they kind of, Mike and Terry gave me the nod to go around. So I went out their back door and then came around to the front door. Then I come through the door. And it made it sound, I guess it made it sound like I was banging through the door. I just knocked on the door. I didn't try to make it loud or whatever. But yeah, it Charles, I will try to be there. I moderate for 3 channels on Sunday evenings, So yours would be 4 channels. So I will see if I can get there. Yeah, if you could back it down an hour or so. Because 7 to 9 is Garden State Gardener. G'day, Brittle Bob. Oh, hell, JB. How could I be pissed at you? My God. You've created memories that will never be erased. And yeah, it was just humbling even getting to spend time with you guys. But sorry, Brutal Bob, we're just about to get out of here. We've been in here for 2.5 hours, and Miss Brenda could use, you mean some subs? Well, you guys heard JB. If you're not subscribed to Freedom Redbird, get on it. And for those of you that watch it later, get on it. Who have I got left in here? Probably Cindy. You still in here? If somebody can drop Miss Brenda's. I didn't know that, Brenda, or I would have been doing collabs all weekend. Not that I'm a whole lot bigger, but yeah, Jerry, do you want to drop Brenda's link? Drop it like 2 or 3 times, go bang, 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 and then people know it's there. And unfortunately, using StreamYard, it won't be up for another 24 hours, but then it'll be up for good. Perfect. All right, guys. I got to go look after my pup. And keep us in your prayers. And hopefully we can get this figured out. And, I forget who said it earlier, but man, if we didn't have our fur babies, we'd all be rich. But we wouldn't have a full heart. So, anyways, you guys have a good week, and we will see you next Thursday. Take care, guys.